Hello students, this is GS Global Institute. Welcome to our free online classes. In today's lesson, I am going to teach you about writing task 2, that is about an essay. But before that, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please press subscribe button, and if you want to get updates from our channel, press bell icon too. So students, our today's writing task topic is about an essay. So first of all, we will read the statement carefully. Why I am saying so? Because in every task it is very important to understand the question's demand. Okay, why question's demand is important? Because when the examiner is checking your answer, he is checking your task response, and task response counts the most in the IELTS band. Okay, so you have to take care that your task response should be adequate. Okay, so for that you have to understand the question, understand the statement very carefully. Okay, so now we are going to have a look on the statement. What is our statement? Some people feel that entertainments such as film stars, pop musicians, or sports stars are paid too much money. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so here many of the students would think that this essay is about agree and disagree, but it is not. That is why you have to read the statement carefully, because in the second or third line you would be able to judge that what they are asking about. If you will write the essay in the way you write agree and disagree essay, the whole writing task 2 would be wrong. Okay, so you have to take care, you have to understand the question first. So for that you have to read the statement carefully. So now we are going to read the rest of the statement that we have not read here. So what is the statement? Which other types of job should be highly paid? So here the question is asking that you agree or disagree with this statement. No doubt they are asking your agree or disagree opinion, but they are not saying that you have to write the essay in the way you write agree and disagree essay. They are just asking your opinion, whether you agree with this point or you disagree with point. Okay, so in the next part they are asking you that which other type of jobs should be highly paid. Okay, so this is basically a 2 question type essay. Okay, so for that you have to read the statement carefully, because here one question is being asked and in the second line they are going to ask the other question. So what is the other question here? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant example from your own knowledge or experience. Okay, so they are asking for reasons to here. Okay, and they are asking you to compare the relevant examples here. Okay, so this is a 2 question type essay, and you have to read the statement carefully here to understand what is being asked here. So now we are moving towards our essay planning. Why essay planning is important, I will let you know. So let us have a look. See, you have 60 minutes in whole to attempt your writing module. Okay, in that writing module you have 2 tasks, that is task 1 and task 2. Okay, so for task 1 you are going to be given about 20 minutes, and for task 2 you are given 40 minutes. Okay, so in that 40 minutes you have to write your complete essay. So when sometimes we do not plan our essay, in that cases we get stuck in between. Why it happens? Because if we will not plan the essay, we will write a line and then think. We will write a line and then think. So this is a wrong way. In this way, you are taking much of the time to think, and you are not realizing that how much time is being consumed here when you get stuck in between. Okay, so it is better to plan your essay first. Think about the ideas that you are going to write in your essay and later on you will write with speed. Okay, so from these 40 minutes, take 5 minutes to plan your essay and think about ideas that you are going to write in your writing task. Okay, so what after that? And after that, you will take approximately 30 minutes to write down your answer. Okay, and after this 30 minutes, you will take 5 minutes to revise your answer. Why revising your answer is very important? Because when you are writing, you make a lot of mistakes there, but you do not realize that you are making mistakes. Okay, so when you revise your essay, you read it once again, you get to know what mistakes you made while writing. But if you would not revise these things, then the examiner is going to find out your mistakes. So why give a chance to the examiner to find your mistakes if you can find the same? Okay, so that is why revising your task is very important. So now for the given statement, we are going to plan our essay. So when you are writing your essay, the first thing that comes is the introduction. Okay, so in first paragraph you write introduction. In case you are writing your introduction, what you have to do in introduction is rephrasing or paraphrasing the statement, plus you are going to write your thesis. Okay, so what does rephrasing or paraphrasing mean? Rephrasing means that you are writing the same thing that is written in the statement but in your own words. Okay, so in this way examiner gets to know that you know English and you know other ways to write the same thing. Okay, so what does this word thesis means? Thesis means that you are thinking what about the passage. For example, you are writing an agree and disagree essay. So in thesis statement, you will say that I fully agree, I partially agree with the given notion, and in the subsequent paragraphs I am going to write this thing. Okay, so this is your thesis statement. So in introduction, you make clear to the examiner that what is your point of view. Okay, so this is the basic way of writing the introduction. I will let you know when I will explain the essay. Okay, second things, in second passage, which is known as body paragraph 1, you are going to answer first question. Okay, so what was the first question according to your statement? First question was, you agree or disagree being highly paid? Okay, so they were talking about pop stars or sports stars or celebrities, that they are being highly paid. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so in first body paragraph you will write about this thing, plus you will support your each point. Okay, so what we can write here is that they are too high for the effort. Okay, so they are too highly paid for the effort. Okay, they are too highly paid for the effort. I mean, their effort is not that much compared to the salary which is being paid to them. Okay, and the second point is relatively unimportant for the society. I mean, definitely entertainment is an important part of the society, but they do not contribute anything extra to the society. For example, the science and technology is contributing something to the society. They are developing day by day, but entertainment is one mode of entertaining the people, but that is a bit unimportant for the society. Okay, so these 2 points you can write in your essay. Okay, so talking about the body paragraph 2, then you will answer the second question. So what is your second question in the statement? They have asked you that write other professions that can be highly paid and that should be highly paid. Okay, so in that case, first point is contribution to the society. Those people who contribute to the society, for example, doctors. Doctor is the profession in which they contributed the society. So that is very important here. Okay. And the second point is bear large responsibilities. The profession who bear large responsibilities such as teachers educate many of the students, taking a large responsibility on themselves. So that is quite important. And in the last paragraph you are going to write the conclusion. Okay, so now we will move to the essay. So, starting from the introduction, what is written here? Let us have a look. It is often said that people who work in the entertainment industry, such as movie stars, musicians, and sports stars, are being overpaid. Okay? So, if you have a close look here, then this is the just rephrase or the paraphrase of the statement what was given to you. Okay, so in a similar way you have to write the statement, you have to paraphrase the statement in the starting portion only, so that the examiner gets to know that you know how to answer or how to mold the statement. Okay, so next thing is thesis. Till here you have paraphrased the statement, and now from here you are going to write thesis. This essay discusses why I think they are paid too much money. Okay, so here you made your point of view clear that you think that much money is paid to them. Okay, so basic purpose of thesis is to make your idea clear to the examiner that what you are going to write in the essay. Okay, and then I will describe other occupations that I think should receive the higher salaries. Okay, so in thesis statement you are writing the things that you are going to write in the coming paragraphs. Okay, so what I am writing here is that I will describe these occupations that I think should receive higher salaries. Okay, so in the subsequent paragraphs I am going to tell the examiner, or in other words I am going to write the professions that should receive higher salaries. Okay, so now moving to the first body paragraph. There are two reasons why I feel the salaries are too high. So in this body paragraph I am going to write the reasons that why I feel the salaries are too high. The main reason is, so when you are writing something, for example you are giving some reasons, so you can use the linker firstly, secondly, or the main reason. Okay, so you can write here the chief reason as well. Okay, so that is your choice, you can vary the things accordingly. So here I have written the main reason is because the entertainers' income does not reflect the amount of work they do. Okay, so why I think that they are too highly paid? Because they are not being paid according to their hard work. Okay, so whatever the work they did do not reflect the amount of work they do. For instance, so here I am citing an example, I am taking an example to support my point. Okay, so what is the example here? A top star movie like Angelina Jolie can easily make $1 million by acting in a single film. Okay, so this amount may never be reached by many people during their life. Okay, so for example I am taking here the Angelina Jolie example, that by acting in a single film it can make $1 million approximately, but it is a money or a cost that cannot be reached by many people even if they try hard working too. Okay, so this amount may never be reached by many people during their life, no matter how hard working they are. Okay, so here I am going to write another point. In addition, if we base a person's income according to their relative contribution to the society, the incomes of the entertainers seem too high. Okay, so if we take the contribution of the society part here, then the entertainers contribution is not much to the society. Okay, so as I have explained you earlier that entertainers do contribute to the society, but their contribution is not as much as that of science and technology. So here I have written the same point also. This is because entertainment is not as important to our society as much as other fields such as science and technology. Okay, so this was my body paragraph 1. Now I am going to move to body paragraph 2. So now let us have a look on body paragraph 2. So in body paragraph 2, what I am going to write here is I am going to write about the other professions that were being asked in the question to us. Okay, so how I am writing? Now let us have a look here. There are other professions that are worthy to be paid. Okay, so what does worthy means? That they are actually worth of it. I mean, if someone is paying them high too, then they are deserving for that much money. Okay, so they are worthy to be paid more for their work. More specifically, people who make a big contribution to the society should be rewarded more. Okay, so here I am writing in this paragraph that those people who contribute to the society more should be paid more. Okay, for instance, so here the word for instance is written. You can write down something else because we have written for instance earlier as well. So you can write here for instance, for example, or you can write here to cite an example. Okay, so that is completely your choice what you want to write down here. Okay, since doctors can save lives and give people hope, they should receive a high amount to reflect the meaningful contributions they make. Okay, so doctors are a person that actually save the society, actually contribute to the society, so it is very important to pay them high. Okay, so it is worth paying them high here. Okay, so now I am going to write another thing, another point here. So what I am using here is another word. Okay, so in your essay it is very important to make cohesive and coherence. Okay, so that your link between the essay do not break down. So what I am writing here is another type of occupation deserving to receive a good salary is those who bear large responsibilities. Okay, for example, teachers who contribute to the education of the next generation seem to be underpaid. Okay, so it seems that teachers and doctors are being underpaid as compared to those of the celebrities, of pop stars, or of the music industry, or of the sports industry. Okay, so this was body paragraph 2, in which I have not written anything extra. I have just been to the topic and I have supported my topic as well. Okay, so in a similar way you have to write 2 to 3 points, not more than that, in a passage, in a body paragraph basically, and you have to support your point as well by giving example or by writing anything else. So basic thing is you have to support your point here. Okay, so now we are going to move towards the conclusion. So conclusion in any of the task is very important. Okay, so in conclusion you are not going to write anything new here. Okay, so what you have to write here is what you have already written in the essay. Okay, nothing new should be here, nothing new point should be here. That is very important. Many of the students make mistake here that they write something new in the conclusion, so that is the wrong way. You need not to write anything new in the conclusion. You will only write the thing that you have already written in the essay. Okay, so when you are writing the conclusion, what you have to take care is the starting word, that is linker. Okay, for example, here it is written in summary. In summary is also good. You can write here to conclude. In conclusion, to recapitulate, or to reiterate. So these are the words that you can write in when you are going to start your conclusion here. Okay, so you can use any of these words. Okay, so what is the conclusion? Entertainers do not offer anything greater than other people who are working in the other industries, as I have mentioned earlier in the body paragraph 1 as well, that they are not making much contribution to the society. As a result, I agree that society is overpaying the people in the entertainment industry. So that is why I agree. So this is basically an answer to the question that was asked to us in the starting of the statement, that do we agree or do not. Okay, so here I am saying that yes, I agree that society is overpaying the people, okay, in the entertainment industry. Finally, it is recommended that people who work hard should be rewarded appropriately, and the gap in between different type of jobs should not be too significant. Okay, so this is how you have to conclude your essay. Okay students, so this is end of our today's lesson. I will see you in the next lesson. Till then, stay tuned, and if you liked our video, please press like button too. Thank you so much.